Good morning, Texoma. Thanks for joining us. I'm Ashley Fitzwater, and this morning you are in for quite a treat. I am so excited to talk about this big event that's taking place right here in our community, Dancing for the Stars. Yes, you heard me right, Dancing for the Stars. It's happening right here in our own backyard in Wichita Falls this Thursday. Joining me now with the details is Vanda Wright. She's the Executive Director with the Small Business Development Center. Also, Kim Hogue, she is the Executive Director with Big Brother Big Sisters. And I love this because these two organizations that both spend so much time mentoring others are teaming up for quite a powerhouse. So thank you, ladies, for being here this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us. We are so excited to be here and to tell you about our Dancing for the Stars. Fun-filled, exciting, packed night of entertainment that's never happened in Wichita Falls before. So we just know that this is going to be an event that you do not want to miss. What we're trying to do is we together, the Small Business Development Center and Big Brothers Big Sisters is in the business of developing productive citizens one child at a time. So we were talking about, well, what can we do to make sure that we can include the business community in mentoring children in our community, because we have a huge need right now. We've got over 150 kids on our waiting list, and we know that we want to find mentors for this and how it just makes a difference with one child at a time. So we were talking at a business after hours event, and this is what we came up with, and 6 months later, here we are.
Wow.
We have 12 dancers who are all committing to raising money for Big Brothers Big Sisters and for Dancing for the Stars Small Business Development Center. And there is so much gossip going on in the background and so much talk and smack talk like you would not believe. So we're excited to see this event come together.
Okay, now this is a first for Inside Texoma. You know, normally we're talking about how the community, and they are, of course, giving back, but she's talking about all of this gossip and stuff because it's a competition, right? I mean, they're teaming up with some experienced trainers.
Yes, they are. We have local dance instructors, professional instructors that have teamed with each of our celebrities. And we had our first dance rehearsal recently. And you just wouldn't believe, some of them made everyone get out of the room, they didn't even let them hear their music. And it is a competition. It's a fundraiser, but it's one that we're really having fun with.
And I like that because, you know, at the end of the day, you get to give back in such a big way by taking part in this. And what a great thing it is for our community. But it's not going to be a boring night. I mean, this is going to be a night full of entertainment. Also, I understand dinner. So can you tell me, what can people expect when they show up this Thursday? I know it's going to be taking place at the Country Club.
It is. It's at the Wichita Falls Country Club. Social time begins at 5:45 p.m. And it's a little bit earlier than usual, but it's a work night, so we're going to get people in so we can get them home on time. They will just come in, have a brief social time, be seated, have dinner, and then let the entertainment begin.
A part of what we're really excited about is we've got a big and a little who are going to be our first introductory dance. So we're going to have some of our bigs and littles dancing, so we're really excited about that. But once we get into the program, we've got judges, and we're using that term very loosely, judges. It's my understanding some of them are going to be taking bribes, so, you know.
So it may not be all about technical steps.
Yes.
Moves.
But we've got some great judges, and each dancer is going to perform probably a 2 to 3 minute dance that they've been working on for probably at least 3 to 4 months and getting their steps together. And each dancer, the best thing about this is, or one of the best things is, they each want to raise money for Big Brothers Big Sisters and the Small Business Development Center to find mentors. So they've all committed to raising $2,500 each of the dancers have. And we're so thankful and so appreciative to each of those guys. But they can go to their website, bbbstx.org/stars, and you can vote for your favorite dancer even before you see them perform. So we're super excited about that. I know that each of them would love to have your vote. So they're all working really hard to do that.
Absolutely, because it is a big amount, right, Vanda? And so that's why I guess this was important to include the community. And can you tell me how much it is for a vote?
It is $5 for a vote. So going into the competition on Thursday evening, they will know who's in the lead.
Oh.
So they will have all the way, you know, up until probably about noon on Thursday to cast that vote online. at bbbstx.org/stars. $5 a vote online. Going in, they know who's leading at that point, and then they will perform. And those who are attending may also cast a vote that night for $5 a vote.
And I like that because it's a reasonable amount that how people can get involved and help. But
Right.
what a big difference that $5 is going to make in reaching this goal. Huh?
It can.
Absolutely. And you know, what we're asking the community to do now is to come in and say, you know, we would love to have a table there to support our dancers, or support mentoring in the community. And the tickets are $100 each, or a table of 8 for $800, or a table of 10. We're selling a lot of table of 10 for $1,000. So it's all staying local here in the community. All of the money is being used here locally in the community. So we're so thankful to everyone. The community has really backed us and has really supported us, and we're really, truly thankful for that.
Now, I want you to remind folks, though, what they get for this $100, because it might seem, you know, like a lot of money for some out there, and you know, maybe this is something, it's a special night, so get out there and enjoy it. Maybe you got some extra Christmas money or some, you know, spending money coming your way, because you not only get, you know, a great night of entertainment, but dinner as well, right? What's all included with this?
You will have 2 tickets for a drink, a very nice meal prepared by the country club and the chef and his team. Of course, dessert is always included.
Of course, yes.
and just entertainment.
Yeah.
I mean, no one is, you know, has professed to be a dancer. Everyone's like, oh, I can't believe I'm doing this. And so it's really fun just to see our local celebrities having fun with this, and these instructors have been so wonderful, so gracious to give of their time to teach. And most of all, an evening of just enjoying being there and watching this go on, and a fundraiser like we've never had here in town before.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely a first, but something that I'm sure you're hoping won't be a last, right? So you need Texoma to get on board.
We do.
Absolutely. And if you want to keep up with what's going on, we're all over Facebook, and you can see what's going on. Just search Dancing for the Stars Wichita Falls, and we're there. We're really thankful to our MCs, Jackie Hager, who is going to help us be an MC, and Stuart Harvey. I promise it will be just a fun, exciting evening.
Go ahead and give us a call now. Go online, give us a call, or drop by Big Brothers Big Sisters.
And what's that number, Kim, that they need to call?
The phone number is 767-2447, or we're on Kemp Street, about a half mile behind El Chico and Hastings. You can just come down to Kemp Plaza, and we're there waiting.
All right. They are waiting for you, Texoma, of course, to get involved for Dancing for the Stars this Thursday. As she mentioned, it all kicks off at 5:45. I know one of our very own News Channel 6, Alicia Perez, is one of the dancers, and she might have bribed me a little bit to convince everyone. No, I'm just kidding. We love her here, so go vote for her, too. Vote for all the dancers. We're going to actually talk with one of those dancers coming up and hear much more about the instructors and those who are giving so generously of their time as well. So stick around, Texoma. We'll be right back with much more. Welcome back to Inside Texoma. Once again, we are talking about Dancing for the Stars. It's taking place this Thursday, Texoma. We've been telling you about the details, and now we're talking about the dancers. Those who are going to be performing what they have worked so hard for. Joining me once again, we have Vanda Wright, also Kim Hogue, and Liliana Samuelson. So thank you all for being here. We're very excited to hear much more about Liliana, your training, of course. But I want to start with just the dancers in general, and you know, how you all came to the decision of who's going to be taking the stage, because I love this. There's 12 dancers, and I understand they all come from different areas of the community and different age groups as well. I know you had your work cut out for you when you had to narrow down this list, right?
We did.
We spent hours and hours, and actually probably days, trying to talk about who some of the great community leaders are, and what we wanted to bring to the Dancing for the Stars.
We wanted to encompass the entire community, all demographics, and we do have from very young 20-year-olds all the way till, I probably shouldn't tell the age, but let's just say 60.
In the community, right?
Very wise, mature.
Yeah, there you go.
And this took a lot of discussion because, as you know, we have many wonderful community leaders to choose from, and so it really was the most difficult task of this entire process, I think.
Absolutely.
But we knew that we wanted 6 males, 6 females, and sometimes you get someone in mind and they don't think it's as good of an idea as we did. We had a lot of fun with that. I'm sure you'll recognize some of these names. We convinced the mayor to step out of his
That's awesome.
mayoral role and dance for us. We, of course, have Liliana here. We're so excited that she would join us. Your own Alicia Perez is with us.
Very excited about her as well.
Yes, a name from the past, Lindsay Forrest,
Yes.
is with us.
Very exciting.
Yeah, Will Clark, he's a very successful businessman here in town, kind of new in our community, but certainly his family isn't. Kevin Goldstein, our
Yes.
president of the school board and president of First National Bank. And then John Lee Stoloff, we'll kind of switch to the younger crowd here. He just this past year was our Young Entrepreneur of the Year, and he has an insurance agency here in town. And Kim, there's some others.
Oh gosh, yes. Cheryl Botkin has really taken the lead on this, and she's really spent a lot of effort and time, and she is just really super excited about this. Lana Sweeten Schultz from the newspaper, and Greg Parker and Rick Hatcher as well. He comes with his own Mirrorball trophy. We're not quite sure how he came with it, but he comes.
And trophy.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
He came with it. But we were just really super excited to have Liliana join us. And Vanda, you've known Liliana for a little while.
We do have kind of a fun story. Liliana is a dentist, but she's actually working in the practice helping her husband, Dr. Brad Samuelson, and her sister, Sandra Vergara, who is an oral surgeon here in town. Sarah Picado Green was working in our office, and so Sarah and I were able to go over and help Liliana, I think on her my first day.
Oh, wow.
From the business side, she was a client of the SBDC, and so I will never forget walking in the office, and I believe we were working on QuickBooks.
Yes, I am an expert at QuickBooks.
This is very good.
And that's how I got introduced to the MSU small business, and now I am able to give back to that big event in my life that they helped me with.
And that is what I love so much about what I've done for a very long time now. It's the relationships that go past those visits in the office and seeing these businesses grow and succeed, and then helping others, pull them in and mentor them. And so I think this is, Dancing for the Stars is just such a fun event for Wichita Falls. But underneath all the fun, I love that Kim and I both are with organizations. We're both mentoring. We're mentoring a different audience, but we do this, and it is just something that we both enjoy, and then we love seeing the success stories out in the community.
And of course, one of those, like you mentioned, is Liliana. And Liliana, first of all, what did you think when you were first asked?
Actually, I thought it will be a fun thing to do. I can dance. I like to dance. It was a good cause. I've been a mentor in the community for over 12 years, and I had seen the importance of mentoring for the young people in this community and how it changed the lives of each kid. And it changed my life also. And I had been involved with a small business, so how can I say no?
Can you tell me about your instructor? Because I know you were each paired up with, quite the instructor here in town. So can you tell me who's your partner?
Well, my instructor and partner and team player is Fred High, and I never met Fred before. We decided in a song that we were going to dance to, And then he said that he will teach me how to follow him, and I do. So we have a great team. He can do anything, and I'll just follow.
And just yesterday, Fred was bragging on her on how easy she is to lead. So I know that he has enjoyed the time, and that Liliana is a very good dancer.
Can you talk about these instructors? I mean, are they volunteering their time? Are they being paid for this?
One of our other dancers is also Ashley Parsons here in town, and she was talking about, just working with these instructors. Each of the instructors have all donated 8 lessons, and I know a lot of them are actually going over and above that. They see the need in the community and want to give back as well.
Fred's wife, Carolyn, is also one of our instructors, and Jatana Mims, Paula Lines.
Heather Harvey,
Yes.
Susie Blankenship is having a ball with us. David Molina has 2 dancers. He's not only doing one, and Fred's
Wow.
doing the same
Fred has
thing.
2.
He's doing 2.
Double time, huh?
And then Val and Mashique from the new Wichita Falls Youth Ballet
Yes.
as well. So all of them have so much going on
Wow.
and are just taking time out of their busy schedules along with our dancers to help us be able to put this great event together for the community.
Everybody needs to come and see it. Everybody needs to come and see me dancing. I am a good dancer, and we are all for the community here. So we really need your help, the support, and we need to raise $2,500 each of the dancers. So I know that my friends, and I know that the medical community, and I know that the church that I belong to, or the 2 churches I belong to, are going to be there supporting me.
So you're encouraging them all to go online and vote right now, right? No excuses. Liliana's telling you.
They are voting.
I think that's one area, Ashley, that there's been a little bit of confusion on, because you're like, well, they're going to perform. How can
do
we
I vote? Right.
Right. Why would we vote before we see them? This is a fundraiser. The
Yeah.
night that they're actually performing, that's the fun part of it. The fun part of it is prior to that. So, you go on, and it's you're not voting for their performance. You're voting for the cause. You're voting because they and their instructor have taken time from everyone's life. They're so very busy, and they've taken time to do this. And so, yes, the performances are going to be fun and wonderful, and you can still vote that night. But it's all about that voting in advance. So they want to know exactly where they are before they step through those doors and perform, and then the audience will have an opportunity to continue voting that night.
And I think it's important that everybody contribute, because not everybody is going to be able to go to the country club because the space is not big enough for everybody. But everybody can vote online without showing up there. Of course, we want you there because I want everybody to cheer for me.
I love it. She's such a humble person. If you know her, I love this, Liliana. That's great. You just tell everybody to get online and vote for you right now. Well, thanks again. And Liliana, we of course wish you the very best. I know it's going to be quite a fun night. We appreciate you taking time to come share with us, and get online. Support her, support all of these dancers. Again, I have to throw this out here. It's our very own Alicia Perez. We're, of course, cheering her on as well. So go check out all of these dancers. There's 12 of them. Start voting for them now, and we'll, of course, see you on the big night then. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
And stay with us, everyone. We'll be right back with much more. Welcome back to Inside Texoma. Once again, we've been taking an inside look into the big event taking place this Thursday, Dancing for the Stars. It's taking place at the Wichita Falls Country Club. It all kicks off at 5:45, dinner 6:15. I understand that's when it's going to be served, and then the dancers are going to be taking to the stage. Now, we had a chance, of course, to talk about this fun event, but I'd like to quickly get into who it's benefiting, and of course, that's Big Brothers Big Sisters and the Small Business Development Center at Midwestern State University. So can you tell us really what it is that each of you do? I know mentoring, a big part of what you do every day, Vanda.
It is. We mentor a different age demographic than does Kim and Big Brothers Big Sisters. But the Small Business Development Center, we are located at MSU in the Dillard College of Business Administration. We have been on campus for like 26 years now. We work in 11 counties here in North Texas. And a lot of times we get the questions, do you have to be a student? And no, we do work with our entrepreneurship program, Summit MSU, but we are there to work with entrepreneurs, those people that are already in business and want to grow and expand their business, or some of them just want to talk through ideas, or just kind of act as a sounding board for them. And then there are those that want to start a business. So we are there to help folks with small business in any shape, form, or fashion. We do business consulting, training, and research.
And a lot of it, no cost too, right?
That's right, Ashley. There is no cost for our consulting services. We do provide professional training, and sometimes there is a fee associated with that, but we're talking about in-depth training. And then we also have access to specialty programs from our regional office, and such as procurement assistance. So if you're wanting to do business with the government at any level, we have amazing databases that we can use for research to get any information you'd want to know about your target market out of that. And of course, just helping people do business plans and financial projections, and putting together some loan packages and things like that.
And you're teaming up with them, of course. So can you tell us about Big Brothers Big Sisters? And it's such a neat program.
It is. We have 100. We've been in town for about 5 years this March, so we're celebrating our 5-year anniversary. But with that has come so many more children on our waiting list, and that's where our partnership came in together. So we wanted to find mentors for these kids in the community. And so, we get a lot of referrals. We have a lot of single parents who are raising kids that are doing a great job. They just need a little additional help, or maybe some grandparents who are raising their grandchildren. So there's a lot of different aspects. These kids come from a lot of different backgrounds. But to spend time to be a mentor, you don't have to change your life to change a child's. You can spend 4 hours a month, a couple of weekends, or just 4 hours a month, and commit to at least a year saying, I would like to make a difference. I would like to be a positive role model in a child's life. And that's where it comes in. Kids are ages 6 to 14. The bigs can be, youngest is 18. And then I think my oldest is in her 80s. So you're never too old to be a big as well. But we've got some great opportunities. Just have to be able to drive, have a valid driver's license, and want to spend time with a child. You can do one-on-one mentoring. If you're a couple and you don't want to take time away from your spouse, you can become a big couple, or a big family, where if you've already got, you don't want to take time away from your family, you as a family can draw another child and bring them into your lives. Just do things you're already doing. And these volunteers will tell you, they will say, it's made as much of a difference in my life as it has the kids. One of the better things that we do is we have one-on-one match support. So we've got a social worker who follows up with the matches. Child safety is our #1 priority. So we want to make sure that the matches are going well. And so we have someone who follows up and provides free and low-cost activities for these bigs as well for the matches. So it's really a great program.
I love this. And how will these funds that you're asking to come in, how will this help make things even better?
Well, part of what it's doing is it's helping us to be able to find mentors in the community to step up through her business ties and connect them with the children that we have. So we've got some things working, some plans and some programs that we're going to put together to be able to do that here in our community.
Ladies, I know you have put so much time into this, so we appreciate that, and giving back to our community and taking time to come and tell us all about it today. It's going to be a fun night. It's going to be a big night, and of course, it's all going for such a great cause. These are our future leaders that we're focusing on and helping out. So it's great to hear so much is being invested into them. So thank you.
And we so appreciate the support of News Channel 6. So we couldn't do it without you guys. So thank you very much.
We appreciate it.
Absolutely. And again, Texoma, get out there and vote. Just $5 a vote. You can head online and do that right now. Also, buy your tickets. You can do that as well. We hope to see you all Thursday night. Until then, you can always head to newschannel6now.com. Click on Inside Texoma. You can find out much more about both of these organizations and what they do. We hope you have a wonderful day. We'll see you back here next Sunday morning for another look inside Texoma.